for running in the night. Where's John Rennack? Here's our great town leader, John Lewis, here from Hempstead. I have a whole assortment of folks. I'm not going to introduce everybody else. We're here We're here for a very important reason. I do have one other introduction. Where's Chris McElroy? There you go. Folks, this is going to be a very tough race. And we are going to have to do everything to get the vote out. The Democrats lost in this district each year by smaller and smaller margins. But in 2005, I want you to know, the difference in the vote was so small, it was in the hundreds. And since 2005, there have been thousands, and I'm not exaggerating, thousands of newly registered Democrats that have registered in this district. This district is a Democratic district. Yeah! Because we rally. It doesn't happen because we let drop. It doesn't happen because we want it to happen. It happens only if we make it happen. Let me tell you how we get it done. We have in the Democratic Party what we call our OWL program. OWL represents the very important question, who's getting the vote out? And we're the ones that get the vote out. Here's how we do it. Everybody volunteers to be an owl. We get you a list in a very defined geographic area of just 50 voters. And those are your 50 Democratic voters. You are responsible just for those 50. You don't have to see hundreds of people. You don't have to walk miles of streets. You have to get those 50 people. You meet them once. You introduce yourself. You say, I'm Joe Smith. I'm here for Petraro Bastardi. We've got an election on November the 3rd. We need you to come out to vote. Can we count on getting your vote? When they tell you yes, you check them off. And then you say, I'm going to come back and bother you 2 more times. Hopefully no more than that. The weekend before the election, I'm going to bother you again to remind you. And then I'm going to bother you on election day, and I'll be looking and checking your name off. We need this. I need you to do this for me. I need you to do it for the Democratic Party. It is so important. Please, I apologize for bothering you, but elections are very important. Thank you. That's your job. Then you go back. You go back the weekend before the election. You're not going to remember me. I bothered you a week ago. I'm here again to remind you. Please don't forget, November 3rd. Do you have any idea? Are you voting in the morning? You have to make conversation. Doesn't make a difference. And then they commit again. You double check it. Now you go on election day. On election day, we are going to be at a particular polling place. So every owl, all of your 50 will go to one polling place. At that polling place, we'll be checking off that your people came in. Once they came in, you don't have to bother them. But as the day goes on, you'll see you've got 35 still haven't come in, 25, 15, and you start calling them and going to get them, bring those votes in. If everybody does their job, and we have a sufficient number of owls, we cannot lose this election on November the 3rd. Finally, let me tell you why it's important, and then I'm going to get off the stage and give it to everybody else that's here. Let me just sum this up for you. The Republican message this year is a solid message. People are buying it. And this is what it is. Very simple. I want you to understand it. If you're angry about taxes, blame the Democrats. That's the message. But let me tell you the truth. And this is what they won't tell you. Since 2003, school property taxes have risen 46% in Nassau County. Since 2003, town, special district, and village taxes, all of those are controlled completely by the Republicans. Those taxes have gone up 40%. The county tax, smallest portion of all, controlled completely by the Democrats, has gone up 6%. So I ask you, who is raising taxes in Nassau County? The Republicans. That's why we need in Nassau County strong, active, vigorous, committed Democrats like Nina Petraro Bastardi. So ladies and gentlemen, we have with us today to introduce Nina a great symbol, a great representative of what Democratic public officials should be like and are like, and the distinction between us and them. And she is none other than our great district attorney who's done such a magnificent job and needs us to